What's up, guys? Renasant here. Welcome back to the channel. So we just defeated the Dancer of the Boreal Valley bonfire. You'll notice I have quite a bit of souls. I actually went and farmed some souls off camera. Just to let you guys know, the place where I farm souls is Anne Orlando, at least right now. I just farmed those silver knights that, like, literally in that picture that are leading up to that area. That's what I recommend, as of right now at least. Probably the easiest place to farm souls. We are going to go level up, but I farm souls for Titanite, to make Titanite. To buy Titanite. But we're definitely going to level up too. I'm wearing some different armor today. I got the Alva Helm, the Maiden Robe, the Gauntlets of Thorns, and Katarina leggings. I think it looks pretty sick. I do have a bow, but it's in the wrong. Why do I have my bow in my left hand? Strange. Let me take that out. We are going to go back to Firelink's Shrine in just a moment. The reason I wanted to come back here is just to show you that I haven't actually progressed further into the level at all. Because if you walk up here, you'll place the basin here after you have killed the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. So yeah, dude, that armor looks dope. So I got that Maiden Robe. It looks so interesting. And this is just from Soft. We see what you're doing here. Looks like a lovely bowl of punch there, doesn't it? Some good fruit punch. Think I'll pass on that one, Jack. But you'll notice the statue GTFOs the way. And our ladder that we saw at the beginning of the game will fall down and let us progress. So, again, I think I mentioned this in the episode, but you can actually come here and fight the Dancer and progress to this area right off the rip, if you choose. I would not recommend it, but especially not for newer characters, but you can definitely do it if you'd like. And so what we actually want to do here is basically just unlock the next bonfire, and that's mainly just to trigger Grey Rat at Firelink Shrine, because he will then come and pillage Lothric for us. So first of all, you'll notice a couple different pathways here. You have this right path that just leads to nothing, so that's always fun. The left path here is a totally optional separate area of the game that we are not going to do right now. We're gonna come back here before we get to the end of the game and do it. We will take the item though. You'll notice there's a Cathedral Knight. We haven't seen one of those guys in a minute. Ooh, and I want that mace. Do I already have that mace? I don't think I do. Do I? No, I don't believe so. Either way, I want it. But we're not going to worry with it right now. So like I said, this door's locked. We're not going to come down this area right now, but we will later. For now, we would just want to head straight. And right off the rip, we know, as we are in Lothric, we'll notice there are Lothric Knights. And what I like to do, if I can hit anything, is to just go ahead and kill these a-holes first. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Because they will buff and heal the Lothric Knights. And that is not what we want, because these Lothric Knights are jacked up Lothric Knights. They're not your normal ones. They have a crap ton load of poise. They have a lot of they do a lot of damage, and they don't really have a whole lot of health, but regardless, they're annoying. you can see these guys don't play around. How are you not dead? Well, you can see though, they are a force to be reckoned with. Do not take them lightly. I promise you will live to regret it. You'll notice the elevator over here, we can't use it. It's going to be a shortcut, act as a shortcut a little later for us. Go ahead and get your soul up here. It's a really interesting area. I mean, I guess these are Lothric Knights that have just been buried here. They apparently have some infatuation with cutting their throats, their own throats. So what we want to do around here is come around here and quickly kill this a-hole because he will, again, buff and heal these guys. Like I said, you want to kind of lure this one away because you do not want to fight both of these Lothric Knights at the same time. It's just asking for trouble. So go ahead and lure that one away so you can kill him. Don't get too stamina hungry. That shield bash will take a lot of your stamina off. Let's see if we can parry him. No. Instead, we're probably gonna die. Whew. As you can see, these guys are rough. There we go. Just take a couple of good hits to kill. And this is also now another place where you can start farming. That's all the enemies in this little area before our next bonfire. You can actually farm these 3 Lothric Knights if you'd like. Another thing that you can farm from them actually is sunlight metals, which I think we've gotten. No. Sunlight metals are the covenant items for Warriors of Sunlight, or the Sunrose. But anyway, when we get to the bonfire, all we want to do right now is actually travel back to Firelink Shrine. I always forget you can just go down right there, but yeah, we want to go to Firelink Shrine, and because there's a couple things actually we need to do here. First off, we want to talk to Grey Rat. Yeah, I was just seeing if she had any new, if we had any new ash. But yeah, you want to come down here and talk to Grey Rat?
You know, I was thinking about leaving for another round of thieving. There must be something of use in Lothric Castle. I'm aware of the danger. That castle is a death trap. Not a single man has returned from the castle unscathed, even back in the day. But I don't want to sit around and die a petty rat. And I consider myself your friend.
Well, thanks, Grey Rat. You're my friend, too.
Thank you for placing your trust in me. Don't you worry. I know Lothric like the back of my hand.
Mm-hmm. So, Grey Rat will, he'll go off and he will pillage Lothric. Unfortunately, he won't make it. Grey Rat will not make it out of Lothric. So, it's just a little spoiler for you, but he will at least get the he will get the item, like he will get the items that are there. So, not totally wasted. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to do here. I think it was It probably wasn't last episode, but it might have been a couple episodes ago. I'm not sure when it was. Are you still here, bro? We will do your quest, I promise. Whatever it was, whichever episode it was that we fought. I'm drawing a blank. That we fought for Sirius of the Sunless Realms. We fought her uncle again, Hodrick. I can't remember what episode it was, but anyway, after you kill like the real Hodrick down in the Pit of Hollows, you can come out of Firelink Shrine over here, and bam, at his grave there will be the Sunset Shield waiting on you. Shield of the Holy Knights of the Sunless Realms, engraved with a brilliant flame crest that burns brightly within the Order's customary sunset colors. This design symbolizes those who both harbor and oppose the power of the flame. So it actually does have 100% physical block. It's not a terrible shield, really, but really we're just sticking with the Shield of Want for right now. Just because I've been farming and whatnot, so for souls, getting souls items, or getting souls. Eventually, I mean, I don't know. We can mix it up, though. Let's see. About... Do we have a Black Knight or a Silver Knight? Yeah, we have a Silver Knight shield. We'll use it. It actually has a parry on it, albeit a very slow parry. Anyway, we're going to come over here and level up. We're just trying to get our strength and dex to 40. Each to 40. So we're getting close. And it's very easy to get souls. After our next area, there will be a place where we can effectively super farm for souls, so it won't be a problem then. We can get basically, which I'm not going to do it on camera, of course, but we can get about 100-something-odd-thousand souls every couple minutes. And I'll show y'all how to do that, of course, but for right now, we're going to just avoid these Lothric Knights, and we're just going to proceed forward here. We are in Lothric Castle proper. So, first thing I notice coming in here is a non-mimic chest. Go ahead and get that. And this is actually the Prince Lothric's clothing. Yeah, the Robe of Prayer. Prince Lothric's robe. The prince, destined to be a Lord of Cinder, was cherished by the royal family. Despite being born into illness, a frail and shriveled child, his swaddling clothes were made of aged, coarse cloth used in ancient prayer, and are all that he has ever worn. So, it's interesting, you get a little lore there. Basically, the Prince Lothric, which of course this whole area is named after, by the way, was sickly. He had maybe some type of disease or something that he couldn't really defend himself for the most part. And we'll see how far that rabbit hole goes here in a little bit, but so the enemies here, you think, oh, these are basic hollows from the beginning of the game. That's true, they are, but just jacked up. They're a much stronger version. And you'll notice a couple things here. So first of all, you notice these hollows. You'll notice these freaking things right here. And they're nothing to worry with, but what you want to do is kind of not do what I'm doing here. This is just... Oh my goodness. I'm gonna freaking die to these hollows. What I was saying is... Luckily, we're not far from our next bonfire. Yeah, this... I was about to say, there's no way he could hit us, right? This guy up here is throwing undead hunter charms. Can I not hit him? It's not going to do enough damage. If you can kill that guy while he's up there, but he's throwing undead hunter charms down here, which will prevent us from estusing. Ooh, that's a good shot. Trying to see if we can hit him. Yeah, we can do 72 damage. That's pretty good. That's worth it. Maybe. Now you'll notice some... You can see the little hands right there. Hanging off of here. Look at this. Uh-huh. You straight up see that guy. Luckily, they go down fairly easily. And you might notice, you might hear something breathing heavily in here. And you may even notice some giant axes. So, if you don't recognize what this thing is, you will when it drops down, I assure you. You might notice right now. Come on, big guy. Well, get the item and he'll definitely come down. Oh, there he goes. So first thing you want to do is run out here, because we don't want to fight that guy in that little crowded corridor. Come on, biggin. Hey. Oh, he's mad now. Dang, 180 damage is pretty good. Oh, what? Where are you going, friend? So this is actually a wing knight, which you may recall we fought at the very beginning of the game. This one, however, has twin axes as opposed to the halberd. He goes down just as easily. You just have to basically walk around him and backstab him. It's nothing to it. I don't want to fight him in here, though. A little cramped. It's your tight knight. Then you can see his little loft up here where he was standing. And it's like, why would they put this up here? I mean, just for the ambush? Maybe because of that. Invisible wall here, which you can actually notice from in here. You can notice these items over here. So the wing knight stuff and the sacred bloom shield. Sacred bloom shield is not good at all. The only thing it has going for it is, it might be the only shield that has this, is it has a spell parry. Treasured antique of the Way of White, known to some as Sorcerer's Bane. Large blossom design that graces the shield is said to be a sacred flame, and the shield is blessed with high magic protection. Okay, well, that's cool. We also got the Wing Knight armor. So the Wing Knight armor is the armor of the Wing Knights, named for their appearance, who swore themselves to the angels. Worship of the divine messengers was viewed as heresy in Lothric and unrecognized by any of the three pillars of rule. This is believed to be why Gertrude, the Heavenly Daughter, was imprisoned in the lofty cell of the Grand Archive. So, good bit of lore there. This armor, by the way, makes you look super, super chunky. Look at that. Oh, total dad bod. We're not going to wear it. It's great armor, though. If you don't care about fashion at all, it is great armor. So just continue. What the heck? Was that a corpse? Possibly. Just keep progressing up the area here. Watch out for these crossbowmen here. And watch out for Big Easy here that jumps down. Which... it go down fairly easily there. Ow! With your fire arrows. Oh, bad timing. Don't do what I do here. Don't roll backwards. That's just never a bright idea. And yet I do it all the time. As these guys still are shooting arrows at us. Somebody is. Tri-finger butthole. Possibly. Get your Titanite chunks. Good thing we got some chunks, though, huh? We can finally level up our weapons a little bit. Oh. I know you hear another Wing Knight, too, don't you? And you see an item right there. We'll get to all that. Ho-ho! Bonfire! So, does not take long to make it to this bonfire at all. Go ahead and get your ember right here. So first thing you'll notice here is there's a lot of dead Lothric Knights. Oh. What has killed all these poor souls, I wonder. Those guys are tough. Let's see what this place is called too, huh? Dragon Barracks, eh? So this is a pretty long area right here. Kind of a very interesting, interconnecting, sprawling area. One thing of note, you may notice, as it is called, the Dragon Barracks. Yeah. That is a full-fledged wyvern right there. So, we're just gonna run around the corner over here. What you want to do first things first is run around this side. You'll notice this Lothric Knight like praying or something. I'm not sure. Praying to his buddy. His little buddy got murdered apparently. You can just walk right up on him and backstab him, which I recommend because he's one of the spear and shield ones. Gotcha, Mr. Red Eyes. Give me your Titanite. And he's actually guarding the Great Lance, which is not a great weapon at all. Features a long pole and was originally intended to be used by knights for jousting. Yeah, of course. So it was primarily used in charging attacks and required tremendous strength and dex to be handled by a mere foot soldier. Yeah, 21 and 16 is pretty high requirements for an item that sucks. So you'll see Mr. Dragon here. So what you want to do is just walk across the bridge. Nothing will happen. Run away! Oh, hello, friend. There are now 2 dragons right here. Great. So what we now want to do is basically sit here and shoot arrows. There are multiple ways to handle this area. This is not necessarily the way you have to do it. But this is the way that I recommend doing it because it affords you literally no danger whatsoever. If you're a new player and you maybe are not that high of a soul level, maybe like 50, 60, something like that, this area will cause you so much freaking grief. I'm actually going to turn the volume down a little bit too because these guys are loud. But you can just sit right here and you see he's already halfway dead. Now you're probably wondering, you're like, oh man, I gotta watch this for the other one too. I gotta waste all my time killing this other guy. Actually, no. Surprisingly, when you kill this dragon, the other one just drops dead with it. I have no idea why. I have an idea why, which I'll go over a little bit once we get over there to where he's at. But as you can see, he's already almost dead here. But like I said, there are multiple ways to handle this. You can also just run right past all these guys, but I feel like to get all the items and whatnot, this is just the quickest, easiest way. I mean, look at that. Easy as pie. And as you can see, once that one goes with it. And now we have free roam, basically, to explore this stuff. And actually, what I'm going to do first, I'm about to homeward bound, because what I want to do first is come across the bridge, and I actually want to drop on this side of the bridge. The reason I went ahead and dropped on this side is because the actual side that we want to drop on eventually is over there. But I want to come over here and get this undead bone shard. As you can see, there's nothing else going on over on this side. There's a couple things we can do though before we homeward bone back to the bonfire. First of all, we're gonna go this way. So what we want to do here, you'll notice, get your chunk. Should see a hollow sitting right here. So what you want to do with this a-hole is immediately shoot him in the head and kill him. If you don't, he will turn into a demon, basically. Kind of like the demon that Udex Gundyr turns into, and also like the demon that we found at the beginning of the game on the high wall of Lothric. Also, this is the same thing. This guy, I can't believe he came over here, but you notice how he turned into like pus there. This dude's usually chilling right here in this little hole where guarding the Twinkling Titanite. I can't believe he actually followed me, but anyway. Go ahead and take care of both of them. Really, you only have to kill this one just so you can pass by here. And just enter this little area. You'll notice the little glow back here is because there is indeed an item. And you also may hear a crystal lizard. There he is. Go ahead and take care of him. Now he does lead you into an ambush, kinda. Get parried. So you might be thinking, oh, one enemy, that's no ambush, Renasant. False. There's more than one enemy, I assure you. As you can see, one enemy turned into like, what, 4 or 5? Boing. Love it. Now we can get this item. You see there's our bonfire right there. And you may also recognize that we hear, yeah. So this Wing Knight is just like the Wing Knight from the beginning of the game over on the high wall. He's got the spear. Now these guys are a lot harder to hit than their... Oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah, I could tell. That was going to hit me. These guys are a little bit harder to kill than their axe-wielding brethren, but they're still nothing serious. When they do that angel, that pillars of light crap, just backstab them. Don't even let them have the pleasure of doing it. Thanks for the Titanite, bub. And now this is the guy that was actually throwing undead hunter charms at us earlier. He's guarding the sniper crossbow, huh? Long-range heavy crossbow used by Kareem snipers. Its lengthy base makes aiming difficult, and accurate usage requires a trained, dexterous hand. Chalk that up as an item you will probably never use. Anyway, and once you clear that, you can just drop right back down here. If you're running low on Estus, of course, you can just hit that bonfire again. There's no need for us to, really. And we're going to go over there and get all these items over here. But first of all, we want to drop on this side this time. And we went through that door. And we can come over here. Oh, give us all the chunks. We need them. You'll notice over here you got some crossbowmen. Oh, good shot, man. Oh, he finally hit us. You don't have to fight that guy that way if you don't want to. Now this guy down here will actually also throw undead hunter charms at you as well. So you want to kind of... See, I knew that was going to break my guard, but I did it anyway. Yeah, this dude will actually run away. This is not the same guy. This is a different guy. Again, these are just like the hollows from the early game. They're just jacked up, basically. So, interesting thing here to note. First of all, you see that guy. I think that's the guy that just ran away, actually. There are 2 Lothric Knights right here. There is literally no point in fighting them. So we're not going to. That item we can get, but not right now. And this is a dead end. There's nothing over here. There's nothing right there. I mean, we can fight him though. I guess we'll fight him. Come on, friend. They're not that hard to kill, honestly, but... This one's kind of annoying because he has a spear, I believe, yeah. Well, he's already almost dead. Oh, now you want to block, huh? Good thing about these Lothric Knights is they must always drop something. Be it Titanite or their armor or an Ember or a Sunlight Medal. Yeah, you see this guy just trying to throw a freaking Undead Hunter Charm at us. There he goes again, he's trying again. Yeah, piss off, brother. So you'll hear a nasty something above you. Don't worry about that for right now. We will worry with that in a little bit. For now, what we want to do actually is come down these stairs down here, and we'll see an old friend that we haven't seen in a long time, actually. And he's just waiting for you. You might can make him out right there. I don't know. You can go down here and fight this guy like a man. There he is, a Boreal Outrider Knight. Long time no see, Buckwheat. Like I said, you can go down there and fight this dude like a man, or you can be a little scared baby like me and just pop him in the head one good time, and he will follow you. At least he should. Oh, there he goes. And he should follow you pretty far here. Like straight up out the door. Come on. Come on, Paco. Where you at? He's a little slow. There he comes. Well, as you can see, he's got a, oh god, substantial amount of health. Just run from him and keep pelting him with arrows. Now again, you can fight this guy old sword and board, old-fashioned way if you'd like. Honestly, they're just too annoying. There's only a handful of them in the game, so you don't get a lot of practice fighting them. And they don't respawn either, so that's another thing. And I just don't like memorizing their patterns, to be honest with you. So I just shoot them with bows. When you kill him, you will get a unique drop called the Irithil Rapier. This is not a very good weapon in my opinion, but if you enjoy rapiers, then maybe it is. I personally am not a rapier fan. Bro, where are you at? Am I blind? I might be blind. There it is. There's our regular one. Bestowed upon the Outrider Knights of the Boreal Valley, this weapon is shrouded in frost and causes frostbite. Every Outrider Knight one day devolves into a beast, constantly hounded by Pontiff Sullivan's black eyes. Yes, like this thing right here. Very, very beast-like indeed. Anyways, after you kill the Boreal Outrider Knight, come on down to his little lair down here, and you'll see he was guarding some pretty dope stuff. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 treasure chests, and guess what? Every single one of them is good to go. So we get the Spirit Tree Crest Shield. I believe this is the only item in them. Night Shield engraved with a crest depicting a spirit tree, one of the enchanted blue shields. Greatly reduces lightning damage. Pretty good shield, honestly. Especially if you're fighting these Lothric Knights or dragons that use lightning attacks. I mean, all these crest shields are amazing. Grass Crest is great for stamina regen. Crest Shield is just great for all-around defense. It's got the dope dark defense, whereas Dragon Crest has the dope fire defense, and then Spirit has the dope lightning. Yes, I like saying dope. Anyway, keep opening up your chest, and pretty much all of this is just Titanite in various forms. You got a scale, got some twinkling, and then this is probably a chunk if I had to guess. No, more twinkling. Well, either way, we appreciate the Titanite. Now we can finally explore this little area right here where the dragons were, the wyverns. You'll see they are very much dead. Thank God for that too, huh? Dead as a door now. And believe it or not, these items are all pretty worthless, so if you try getting them while the dragons are alive, it's maybe not worth it. That refined gem is great, though. One thing to note is the Lothric Knights in this area actually do have a small chance to drop refined gems, which is very useful. So you notice this big gate right here. We do want to access that gate. So first we have to actually come through here. This is kind of like low-key, like a little nightmare place right here. Basically, there's hollows everywhere, and most of them can throw fire bombs at you. Aw, you a-hole. Yeah, I know. You're gonna throw a freaking firebomb. God, I hate these things. It wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't, like, explosive barrels literally everywhere. Notice this guy. Anyway, the best way to handle this is just go ahead and kill those guys. As you start climbing up the ladder, then you'll have a couple other hollows drop down. Dispatch of them fairly easily. And right when you climb up here, you'll notice, hey, it's one of those freaking demons that I was telling you about. You do not want to fight that guy head on, I assure you. So instead, just come over here, kill all the hollows, just so you don't have to worry with them. You see all these freaking explosive barrels here. It's like the hollows know these are all explosive. Black firebomb, yeah. It's exactly what they're chunking at you is black firebombs. And we're just gonna climb right back up this ladder up here. Oh, you. Sorry, bruh. Poor guy. Annoying. So now what we want to do is kill this a-hole. Very easy to do with a couple arrows. You don't even have to lock on. Now he is actually stuck in that archway, so as long as you sit back here, it's not hard at all to kill. That nasty that he just spit out will actually inflict curse on you, so that's why I say it's just easier to just chill back here. It takes like 10 arrows, and well worth it. You'll see he's actually was the one kind of controlling this dragon right here, so you get some Titanite and whatnot if you kill him. And you may also see a Titanite lizard right there, which we will of course endeavor to kill. Just come out here and get ready to run around the corner here so it doesn't escape us. Gotcha. Get our twink twink, and then get our Titanite scale. And now we just want to go back in here and take the opposite path. So, of course, we went that way first time. Now we want to actually continue on up the stairs here. We don't want to go in there just yet. There's a couple of things to handle out here. First of all, you'll notice all these little hollows looking super sad. Go ahead and kill all them, especially before this guy gets out here, otherwise he'll wake them all up. So you can see this place is just rich with Titanite. And you'll notice that chain is facing us, so we know what that means. Basically, it means it's a mimic. Go ahead and knock him down a peg. And he'll drop us 3 more Titanite scales. Sweet. And then we just want to come through here, and guess what? Main gate to Lothar Castle is open for business. Get your soul item. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you. You just drop, or well, you can just drop down there, or you can just homeward bound. We're gonna end the episode right there, guys, just because the video, we don't want it to run too long, and we have a boss coming up very, very soon. So we'll just tackle that right off the rip in our next episode. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for me. And we will see you next time. Bye.